miss. So we are going to start by looking at Mupuru, and then, we started with the Torono, our brother.
Okay.
Yes. So this is mechatronics. This is his work, and I'm happy he has done quite a lot. So I'm just going to sample a few: sine, cosine. Can you all see?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So is having this one we said is called the Shabang. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Grace, you are going to understand this. We are reviewing what we covered. Uh, so this website is called github.com. Github.com. Grace, after this, you are going to create an account. I will guide you to github.com. After creating an account, it is a website for doing what is called collaboration, meaning that you are not going to be doing these projects alone. You are going to be working with someone, with many people. So you need a place where you can share what you are doing and people can work together. Like I can tell you to do this part, I will do the other one. So this is the website. So once you are in this website, you create your project, which in this case we called mechatronics. And inside that mechatronics, you are going to have so many files, which we are going to be using for the course. So let's take the first one is Hello World. Hello World. Grace, you understand this? This is the first program in Python where you are just typing something. You are just typing something to the screen. The first line that you need to do is to include this line /user /bin /env, then Python. This you should remember it. Basically, what you are telling what you are telling the computer or where your software is running is that you are writing Python code. You are writing Python code. So this is the standard. And then here, the first day, we just printed our names. My name is Camille. I am from Tanzania. I am learning Python. Okay? Grace, that is easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So you just print and then you say whatever you want to print. And this should be in quotes. And the print should be in small p. Print, they are all in lowercase p. Okay, so good. Then after that, we looked at user input. We are going to review this with the Grace today. User input is whereby you are getting something from the computer. For example, you want to, the computer, remember you are talking to the computer. The computer, when you write a program, you are telling the computer to do something. For example, here, the computer will ask you, what is your name? What is your name? And then after it has asked you what is your name, you will type your name. You type it down there, and then it will print out what you have told it. If you have what is your name, and then you put your name there to be Bob, then it will print out to you. It will tell you back what you have told it, that my name is Bob. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? And then it will print to you down what your favorite food is. Team. What is your favorite team? Or which team do you support? Then it will print down team. And then age, how old are you? Or what is your age? Then it will print down whatever you have told it. Okay? Grace, are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is called input, user input. You are the user.
Yeah.
And then you are telling the computer is telling you to do X, Y, and Z. So let me just do this one line quickly so that you see. And I told you that if you want to open code, you just type code, then dot. So we add this user input. User input, it is the same way. Name, input, name, input. What is your name? Then it will print down for you again, your name there. And then age, how old are you? Or what is your age? Then it will print it down. Okay. And Grace, to run the program, you type Python and then the name of the program, which is user input. And there is a shortcut in using tab. So you just say Python, then you say user, you just say US, and then you press tab. So tab key is the key next to Q, to the left of your Q button. Q are QWERTY, or up there around the third row, you'll see a tab key, or it has arrows going forward and backward. So you press it and it will complete for you user input.py. Then when you type it there, Grace, can you see now it is asking you the first thing you asked it? The first thing you commanded it to ask you, what is your name? Then I put my name, Bob, and then it print. Can you see it has printed the name which you have told it? Bob, it has printed it back. Then it asks you here, what is your age? 34. It prints to you 34. Okay. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. Then team, what is your favorite team? It asks you. Man U or Arsenal. Then it prints to you back. Then which city do you live in? Kisumu. Okay. Boom. And then it prints back to you. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes. So I want you to at least do one example. I want you to open a file and you call it username user input.py. And then you will write at least one for this name. You like put your name, then input what is your name, and then you print it. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going back to Python compiler.
Yes. Python. You just use Python compiler, no problem. Okay. Yes, no problem. Okay. The others, we are going on well. Moses, we are going on well.
Yes.
Karibu sana, Grace.
Okay. Okay. So another one which we want to look for is calculator. This is review. So we have his code here. First of all, he has included this very nicely. User bin/bin/env. Very good. And then you say first number, you say input. We say input, enter the first number. Then second number, also enter the second number. And Camille, can you tell me why have you included this thing called int?
It's for conversion.
Yes.
From string to integer.
Yes. So we are having, I'll create a new file here. And I call it data conversion.py. So we are having various data types. So the most important thing is you don't need to do this because you already know it. usr/bin/env, then Python. By doing that, I'm showing that it is Python file, Python code. Okay, the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to learn there is what is called the types of data that we have, the data types that are available. And everyone, Mupuro, Moses, I want you to look at this. From now, when you are doing something, I want you to put a comment. You see, you put a comment by using hashtag. Can you remember that?
Yes.
Yes. So you tell me what you are doing. So you say, ask the user for the first number. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You are. Remember this thing. You will write it, and then 10 years down the line, or 3 years, you don't know what was I doing. Okay, maybe you are doing it while you were very tired. Your mind was not there, so you document. You tell people what you are doing. Like there, ask the user for number, and then you say F number. I can just write it in full. First number, our first number. Then we say input. We say input. Grace, you remember how we do input? You remember how we do
start with.
Yes, you say input. Before we convert it to integer, I want to show you something here. Enter the first number. Guys, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, we already did that. And then we print. I want us to print something which is called first number. First number. Can you see that?
Yeah.
This is very easy, isn't it? Enter first number, and then you print it out. And then we do Python data conversion.py. So it will ask me enter first number, and then I put 45, and it will print for me back 45. 45. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes. But this number which we are getting here, what is its type? Okay. So the types that we have, the data types that we have are basically around 6. So the first one we want to learn about is string. And another one, character. Actually, character should normally come before string, or you should know the concept of character.
Yeah.
Okay. Character. Character you understand the character first. So there is character, and then string, and then integers. Then float, then another one called Boolean. Boolean. So characters, data types can be character, string, integers, float, and then Boolean. So what are these things? So the data types are what are used. The data types are what are used in storing value, storing data. For example, when I say my name is equal to Bob, okay? I say that my name is equal to Bob. This is a type of string. I'll put it down here so that you know. My name is equal to Bob. My name is equal to Bob. My underscore name is equal to Bob. And then when I say here, age, my age is equal to 24. My name is equal to Bob. And then my age is equal to 24. And then I say my weight is equal to 78.69. from 0.89, and then I say something like this. If I want to ask a question, for example, is you want to ask somebody like, is student like, am I a student? You want to ask a question that, am I a student? Then I say true. Okay, normally it's capital T, true. Okay, Grace, can you see this?
Yes.
We are asking ourselves a question. Is student, am I a student? Then I say that yes, it is true. Or is married. My marital status is true. Can you see that? Or for this student, let me say, is professor. Am I a professor? Is professor? No, I am not a professor. So, false. Grace, can you see this? Is professor. You want to ask yourself, somebody is asking you that, am I a professor? Is Bob a professor? False. Is Bob married? True. So, this is what is called Boolean. Boolean takes, if you learned, I know you learned probability. Can you remember truth, true, or false? Truth table. Yes, in probability, like true, false, whereby here you have two outputs. Two outputs. You can have two outputs, which is either it's true or is false. And in Python, you use capital T for is true or is false. So, for example, if you are doing something and you want to find out, is Bob a professor? False. Is Bob married? True. Are we together? So
Yeah.
that is the Boolean. Okay. String. Let's start with integer. Integers are positive or negative whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers. Like, for example, my age is 24. It does not have a negative. It does not have a decimal point, or it does not have a fraction point. If I say 24.5, the 0.5 is a decimal. So we don't have it. So that is what we have. This is a whole number. A whole number, a whole number. So it can also be, for example, temperature. Temperature. Okay. Temperature right now. Some people are at -7. Okay. -13. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes. So the temperature here is a whole number. We are not having a decimal point, -0.13 or something. It's a whole number. So that is why we call it an integer. A positive, like my age here is positive, or negative whole numbers. Are we together, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, Grace, can you guess what is float now? Positive or negative fraction. Fractions or decimal point numbers. You remember in maths, you had the decimal point numbers or decimal fractions, like when you say 0.5, when we say a half is also 0.5. Are we together? So this is a decimal point. And the same weight, my weight is 78.89. Because it has the decimal point, it is called a float. Puru, are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So the decimal point, or the decimal point is given like that. So we have like 10 minutes remaining. So time is going fast, but we'll continue. So this is integer, and this is a float. And then character, if I say something like my grade, what was my grade in one of the unit we are doing here is B. I got B or B plus. So this is a single character. If here we are seeing this one is BOB is many characters, or here if I say A, this is a single character. Single characters can be letters of the alphabet, or numbers, or special symbols in the keyboard. So like if I'm talking about A, B, C, D, all the way up to Z, in capital also A, B, C, D, all the way up to capital Z, those are alphabet letters. Are you together, guys?
Yeah.
Alphabet letters, they are called characters. Also the numbers, you know the numbers 0 to the numbers of the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 9. And then the special characters, you know, if you are looking at percentage sign, if you are talking about star, if you are talking about pound, you know, the art, all these things that are there in our keyboard. We also even have Chinese characters. If you can write Chinese, Korean, we are in Korea, you know how the Korean alphabet look like. So all those are also characters. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. So if we want to print something here, we want to print the type. So I want us to print. The first thing that we want to print is grade. We started with grade. So we say grade dot, then it will tell you the type of grade dot type. Type into grade, then enter the first now. Can you see grade is telling you that class is string? Can you say it's string? There is something grade. Where is grade? Grade is A. Okay, let's it should let's say for example my weight, like that. Copy. My age. We expect that my age to be an integer, sindio? My age. Okay, and then my weight we have done there. Then we print is married. Okay, we say type, put type into bracket, is married. Okay, like that. So if we run it, and then can you see is married is what type? Boolean. Okay, is married is type Boolean. So that is the type. You say type into bracket is married, so it will tell you that it is Boolean. And then age is what? Age is
integer.
Age is an integer because it's a positive whole negative whole number. Then my weight is what? A float. Grade is a string. Anyway, the characters, is characters and string are just the same. They have more or less the same meaning. Okay, let me show you something here. I think I did a mistake. Yeah, okay. Type, it's still telling me string. Grade should say character. This other one string. So let me say, you can always search type character Python. You can always, people ask, does Python support character? This will tell you, accept cookies. There are people who, if you say C, then you see that the type, can you be able to see what this guy has written? Is C, and then the type, it says
yes,
that it is string. So you see
String,
even,
yes.
no, it does not. So actually in other languages, Python does not have a character type. All single characters are strings with the length 1. So basically, this knowledge is from other programming languages.
Another programming language.
Yes, yes. So sorry about that. Like C++ supports it, but Python does not. So string, this what I'm calling a character here is just a string, but which has only one letter. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. So sorry about that. But other in C++, in Java, then they are being treated as single characters. Okay? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm sending you this. I want you to type it. I want you to type this, and then you type this for the 2 minutes. We are remaining with 2 minutes, and then we are going to go for a short water break. Okay? Yeah. So type along and finish it. Or can I share the code? Can I share in the group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can share it quickly so that we because so that we go for the health for the water break. It's remaining 1 minute. Okay. Okay, guys. So it is 10:38. So let us meet at 10. Let's say 10:40. Okay. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
share the link in the group. Let me say 10:41. Then you join immediately so that we maximize this 40 minutes that we have. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, okay. See you after the short break.
See you.
I'm sharing this. Okay.